feeling like I'm Akademiks.
Yo, Ak, what up, bro? I'm from Trenton. You heard? What
What's
up? What
good?
up? Hey, what happened that night at the Back on Fig show when you got pressed in the crowd? What was the issue there?
Well, first of all, we gotta adjust. What do you think being pressed is? I think being pressed is.
I watched the video. They was like coming at you kind of crazy. They was
Nah,
talking at you instead of
Well,
talking
I
to
gonna
you. You know
tell
what I
you, if
mean?
a motherfucker didn't put his hands on him, he'd get pressed.
no. What whack? This is. I looked at that as great old content. These guys paid money to come to the show. I thought that was entertainment.
Yeah, yeah.
If it had stopped being entertainment, I would have I would probably feel different about it. I told AD after no, but I kind of explained what happened. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I've done like kind of events, like a live event for like my audience already. I got booked for certain stuff. I just came back from London. I did some stuff over there. You know, got really good reactions. It's the first time I went to an event, and I thought. So, AD invited me and say, yo, come pull up. I said, of course I'm going to pull up. You know what I mean? He always show me love. I'm going to show him love too. So I pull up. I'm now thinking, all right, Back on Fig community, they were a part of No Jumper. If you watch No Jumper, you know Ak, cool. I kind of know the No Jumper audience a bit. I said, I'm going to go in here and they're going to love the hell out of me. Man, I walked up in there. They told me to come on stage. And I noticed about 3 minutes in, if you see the whole video, when I come on stage, I took 2 shots of Henny, because they had Henny for me on stage. And then I put my hand over my eyes I'm looking, nah, this shit don't look like no Jumper crowd up in here. This shit felt like I was on the West Coast, nigga. Like everybody was throwing up sets. I'm like, yo, I didn't even know there was that many gangbangers in motherfucking on the East Coast. Everybody was shouting. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what type of audience is this? I'm like, these ain't the niggas that's watching No Jumper. Ain't no fucking way. Anyway, then it comes to, because again, I know people's audience. Remember, I'm still thinking this is No Jumper's crowd, right? Because they used to work in No Jumper. Man, it came to the conversation about 6ix9ine. Listen, I'm always me. So I'm like, yo, 6ix9ine's my friend. Man, as soon as I said that, niggas start talking over me. It's like, man, fuck that nigga. I'm like, whoa, wait, what's going on here? Like, niggas start getting belligerent. I mean, like, I'm starting to notice, I'm like, yeah, this kind of is not, it's a little hostile in here. But I'm like, you know what? They're playing, I'm a good sport, I play too. It do come down to the point where there's a guy, and he's saying some shit, I don't know how he got the mic, and I'm like, well, if you're going to say certain stuff, I said, you got to show yourself that people can see you, because you're just trolling at this point. So the dude started getting upset. He's like, yo, this and third. I mean, nothing ended up happening, but like, I thought it was a No Jumper crowd, man. I was definitely wrong. I didn't know the Back on Fig niggas, they got a whole bunch of niggas and gangs that is really anti some of the things, because the thing when me and Wack get along, well, first of all, Wack understands civilians. And that's a big, like, that separation from so many other people. Wack could be who he is and still be like, all right, well, Ak is this person. I understand why he feels like this, because he's this person. Not everybody has that opinion. You know what I mean? Some people gonna be like, yo, if you fuck with 6ix9ine, you a snitch too. And I don't like snitches. You know what I mean? But yeah, nothing really happened. You know, I'm glad that nothing really happened. You know what I mean? I'm never trying to purport myself or trying to get into no type of altercation. And also, that was the same venue I was trying to bring Charleston White to. So I'm glad none. You know, I think business wise too. You know, I'm not trying to have some shit happen and then people gonna be like, all right, bet, good. We definitely ain't letting this nigga back in this building for maybe an event he want to do. But yeah, we're definitely getting into it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Word. Thanks, bro.
And also, I was in New York, and they was going crazy, and I was just like, I don't know. I needed a couple Jersey niggas in there with me. I ain't even gonna lie. I had people with me, but the crowd was all New York niggas who was just gang banging. I didn't even know there was that many gangs in New York.
Hell yeah, bro! I learned about 10 more gangs, extra gangs yesterday alone, talking about Pop Smoke. Yo,
Oh
listen,
man,
I got one of the ladies in here, Rue.
Hey, what's
She
up?
had a she had a question for you, man. I guess you said some crazy shit, Rude.
He
There you
said
go.
some crazy shit.
What I
What's up
say?
with you talking about Glorilla look like a man, man?
Hey, first of all, I think neighborhood talk hosts that, and they always catch the worst. First, here's the thing I keep trying to tell everybody. Hey, eventually I'm gonna do stand up comedy. Like, few reasons why. It's the only way you could say shit and people not think you're trying to kill somebody. Like a lot of times when I'm like these days when I'm talking about Meek Mill, of course I don't like the guy, but it's not like I'm like, yo, yeah, I can't wait. No, I'm joking. Like I joke on everybody. I joke on Drake. I joke on myself. I joke on myself about weight, this and third. With Glorilla, I was roasting everybody at the white party. Number one, I don't like the white party. I literally do feel like it's like a colonizer party. You know what I mean? Something that Michael, with all due respect, Michael Rubin co-opted where all the Negroes basically show up to a glorified slave auction. There's something about it that just don't smell good to me. Anyway, I'm going through pictures. I'm roasting everybody, and I come to Glorilla. That's the part they leave out. So I'm roasting everybody. I'm roasting PJ Tucker. I was like, this nigga's a bum, whatever, whatever. I'm roasting OBJ, Drake, you know what I mean? Whatever. Now, now every joke is rooted in some type of truth. So I do really feel like with Glorilla, and y'all could disagree, I believe that Glorilla is being marketed wrong. I'm not saying she's not talented. I think she's being marketed wrong. I don't think Glorilla is going to be as successful as she could be if she's just trying to do the girly, like, oh, check out my titties and my ass shit, because
Facts.
people remember the first that first appearance in the FNF video. That's just not that. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna compete. You see, Ice Spice, when they're sitting down and basically like crafting up Ice Spice's promo plan, I could tell you now, her label is saying, "Yo, all right, we've done promoted you twerking, we've done promoted this. Let's promote a relationship." That's exactly what's going on. That's how you promote an artist. With me, when it comes to Glorilla, I'm looking at it to say, I don't think the quote unquote sexy Glorilla is what takes her to the next level because of many different reasons. She's making music where, you know what I mean, she's kind of coming across like a nigga. You know what I mean? In a sense, she's not making like Barbie music like Nicki, or twerking music like Meg, or Ice Spice. So I feel like they're making a mistake that way. So anyway, so that's why I say, yo, when I see her, I still see the person that was in the FNF video. She looked like a little boy to me. And also, this is just my preference. I could be wrong. There's might be people who are attracted to that type of build. And maybe, and see, this is what I'm saying, I'm self-deprecating too. Maybe it's because I'm fat, right? When I see Coil Ray and what's the other one, and Glorilla, I just see two flat-chested little niggas. I'm sorry,
I'm
like, get mad at me
crying,
if y'all
bro.
want. Listen. I see people who to
So you
me,
said you don't like Corduroy's twerk?
bruh, she look like the worm in Men in Black, and I like her. But what I'm
And
saying
they
is that,
keep saying that Shy Glizzy and Glorilla look alike, bro.
yo,
You
see,
know what?
That's what they saying in the chat.
yo, and so all I'm saying is that, yo, that might be the type of some people. Everybody got a type. When, like, if I was
Shy
walking down the
Glizzy, that's
street,
your girl, right?
huh?
Ain't that your girl?
Who?
What's her name? Shay Glizzy or some shit?
Wait, what about her?
They saying her and Glorilla look alike.
Man, stop it, nigga.
They
And
saying it,
also,
Mm-mm.
bro.
nigga, she
Hold on,
probably
who the
got, yo,
fuck
she
is this
probably got,
said
yo,
it
she
in the
probably got
chat?
a
Look like
whole eight.
Selena.
Hold on, it's not even about her. I'm never saying she's ugly. That's not what I was even trying to get across. Like them little skin and bone chicks, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like it kind of cringes me out when they go to the surgery. One day you look flat chested and you got a long back. You go to the surgeon table and now you got like some inflated tatas or whatever. Like what is
Oh, you taking shots at Selena Powell
I was
right
I was
now.
about
about to
to
no
say
say,
That's what you
that.
no
doing.
no no no
You
no
Selena.
in your
no no
feelings.
cause he
no.
bought
You don't
her
hear
a
what I'm saying.
car. That
No,
nigga bought
no,
her a whole car.
no, I'm not even talking about that girl. And I'm talking about really Glorilla. Like,
Hmm?
yo, if she had came in like different,
So
I would have
what?
probably like, I don't know, man.
People ain't feeling you coming for Glorilla, man. Look, if she didn't do a little bit of the glow up, just a little bit of a doll up, everybody be calling her a dude for real, for real. But I feel like she and her She doing her thing right now. And I think
I
in
think that's part of
time,
the thing, though.
I
yeah.
think I think Act was trolling everybody that attended that party. So whenever he
Yeah,
came
I
up to
take
the
that.
picture, he was gonna say something about something because if you was at that party, I don't think Act fuck with dude.
Yeah, nah, I don't fuck with that whole party, man.
He don't
The,
fuck with that. He don't fuck with that.
the,
Yo,
the
man, did you
reason the
watch
reason
this
why I don't fuck with
600
that
fight?
party, the
Act?
reason I don't fuck with that party is because it always every interaction I seen with that dude, Michael Rubin, and uh athlete or a musician of color, there's always an undertone of just it doesn't sit right with me. Like it'll come across like put it like this: you got this nigga over here bunny hopping. You got this nigga you treating like a concubine over here. Like it's just not. If it was like shit, if it was like some other shit, maybe or maybe somebody else who threw it, I would probably be like, okay, you know what I mean? That's some regular shit. That just seems like some other shit,
It
man.
seemed like
And
some
also,
get
I'm gonna
out
be honest.
shit.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Half of these niggas, it always looks weird to me, and y'all can say networking all you want, but half of these niggas wouldn't go to a local community event. They don't want to be around people, right? But when I see them hanging around like a 80-year-old white man like Robert Kraft and Michael Rubin, and they're acting like they're friends, I'm like, I get it if it's just networking, but that just seems odd to me. So again, I'm gonna always have that opinion, and maybe that party just ain't for me. But shit, if you in the game, you got to do the ritual shit. Fuck it.
It give me Donald Sterling vibes.
Facts. Thank you. That's what I kind of really wanted to. Yes.
So if you got the invite, you wouldn't attend?
No.
Fucking with that. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna speak on this. At that thing, AK asked him about being pressed. I've seen Act in a situation where it could have went bad, where a motherfucker was upset at him. Upset, he was blindsided, didn't see the motherfucker coming, didn't realize that the motherfucker was upset, and when the dude collared Act up on the stage, he collared Akademiks up on the motherfucking stage, pulled him to the side of the stage in a backyard to where ain't no winning. Cause the motherfucker collared him up. The motherfucker looked the nigga dead in the face and said, if it's a problem, motherfucker, just tell me what the problem and we fix the problem. Why you tripping? He never panicked, never tried to run. I can speak on it because that motherfucker was me. I called Ack ass
There was
in the
no calling up
backyard
Wack.
at
No,
2 o'clock in the morning.
no. Wack did run up on me. There was no calling up, but Wack did. Hey, Wack did run up on me.
I pulled your ass off that stage.
Nah, you did. You did. Okay, I give you that. Yeah,
Think
now I'm
about it,
on
right?
stage. Yo,
But
I'm
the
on stage.
nigga
I'm
didn't
about to see
panic.
Blueface.
He tried to get up there, right? And do some shit with Blue. I'm like, oh no, fuck all that. Nigga,
I'm
I've
gonna
been
be honest
calling
with
you.
you.
Listen,
Wack,
he had
Wack
been
came
answering
out of
my
the
calls,
dark like
right?
he was Batman. That nigga, yo. So me, I'm hitting him with the normal. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to you after. He said, nah, nigga, come right now. We talking right now.
So listen, but I can say this: the nigga didn't panic. He didn't go into no. I didn't collar some niggas up and watch them go pussy.
Hey, by the
He
way,
didn't do none of that shit. He
hey,
said,
by
"All
the
right,
way,
motherfucker, what's up?"
hey, I could tell this wasn't the first time Wack just popped out on somebody,
Oh
cause
no.
Ray J was there and Blueface was there. This is before me and Blue started like joking with each other. Yo, Blue was just like, I fuck with you, but I don't got nothing to do with this. I'm out, bro. Like,
Hey, you got to remember. I tell niggas the difference between me and a lot of these niggas, and you been around me, Act. We done did a lot together. I come from the rank of foot soldier up, so I always know how to convert back to being a foot soldier at the drop of a dime, right?
yeah,
But I say that to say this: if that nigga was gonna be a panicky, scary ass nigga, he'd have did it then. So whatever was going on in that building, Act was having fun with that shit. He
yeah,
wasn't
it's
tripping.
content.
He was.
Yo, and put like this. I also know, man, a part of there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that know me, but not everybody likes me. So, like, listen, if somebody wanna crack a couple jokes on me, I'm also not that sensitive, right? I'm not that sensitive. This and that, third. Now, obviously you draw the line like, yo, we're not about to, physical shit or whatever. But yeah, like for me, I'm like, I don't consider that pressing. I thought that
And on
the
top of
event,
that, Act, let me say this. AD invited him. So AD responsible.
yeah,
They wasn't finna let nothing happen to that man. AD invited him. AD responsible. That's simple. It ain't even
and he
that
said
simple.
that too. He said that too. He's like, yo,
Motherfucking right now, if you don't want to hear my mouth.
yeah, and I mean, I think that's the thing as a man code too, though. Like if I invite somebody somewhere, even like put like this. I mean, I definitely did it with Fulio. I didn't have to do it with Wack because Wack did it himself. When I invite somebody up for an interview, I usually make sure I take proper precautions because I don't care who they beefing with, who they don't like. I don't want nothing happening on my watch because I'm gonna feel very responsible. Now, we took mad precautions when Fulio came up. Now, the thing with Wack, when Wack came up, I think Wack was there early just scoping out the building. Like, I don't know what this nigga was. Nigga was in stairwells doing all type of shit, running upstairs, downstairs. Like, this nigga looked like he had a whole blueprint of the building before it happened, so we didn't have to do much. You know? But usually, when I invite somebody to like, for an interview, like, for example, even the other day, I invited Vlad to my spot. Now, here's the thing. Vlad show up with security to the majority of places. He asked me, said, Ak, do I need security? I said, because me and Vlad are brothers. You know what I mean? Like, we're brothers in media. I'm like, no, we got you. There's only going to be this amount of people there. We're going to make sure everything is good. I would never want, and I think that's what happened with him in China Max situation where, when somebody put their trust in you for their safety, if they feel like that's being played with, they feel really, you know what I mean? Like, feel like you set them up. So I always take precautions. I ain't gonna lie to Wack. You do move around at some of these events, like you just in the shadows, because I know personally you've done that a few times where you just jump out on a motherfucker.
Hey, let me holler at you.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah, but I say this, bro. I will say I know when niggas is act is comfortable in the skin. And that night, that night, wasn't nothing gonna happen. They'd have to. But fact that AD invited him. AD know me in Akademiks relationship. Act let niggas know. Wack fuck with me, I fuck with him. AD wasn't he was not about to hear my voice. Now, how you invite
yo,
bro and some bullshit? What you doing?
yo,
You know what I'm saying? Off the rip.
and by the way, I think I'm always like within my skin and like who I am for better or for worse. But I'm always down to have a conversation with you.
Always.
You know what I mean? I'm down to have a conversation with you.
Because if
You know
you
what I mean?
mad at Act, you're not mad at Act had you robbed. He killed your homeboy. You mad at Act about an opinion he's had as a blogger.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? And for whatever reason, like I'm usually just not like terrified in them situations where I'm like let me. The only time it came close to that was Casanova. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas look too big. Pause. I've never seen a team of gangbanging niggas where everybody looked like they should be in the NFL or the NBA. Everybody was over 6'4". I don't know what the fuck was that. This nigga
They
walked up.
collared you up, Act? What that?
Nah, no, he tapped me on the shoulder, but I was like, damn, his hand is heavy. God damn. Yo, he said, let's go have a talk over there. It was like he was pointing to the furthest part in the club. I was looking at the door. That's the furthest part from the door. I told him, I said, I was more thinking, let's have a conversation outside without the music. Now, I'm going to be honest. Hey, listen, y'all can call me whatever y'all want, but I'm a civilian. Reason why I told him outside, we in New York City. When we walked in, there's mad NYPD outside. I wanted to have a nice conversation right in front of law enforcement that everything could be policed the way.
This nigga act a fool. This nigga a fool.
Hey, nigga,
I'm
he's
serious.
a smart civilian, nigga.
Oh, me, that's a brilliant ass
Fuck
idea
out here.
too.
That nigga say, hey, listen, but you know what, Act? You telling that nigga that? What? Let's have a conversation outside. He ain't even knowing what you saying.
He might have got more
then,
respect
nigga,
for me there.
fuck.
He might have got more respect for me there, not knowing I was saying, listen, I had to think on my feet. Okay, if this doesn't go good because the music is loud, do I have a backup plan? and I was loading the backup plan. But maybe he was like, "Oh, this nigga want to go outside with it." Oh, maybe he ain't. All right, whatever.
Yo, man. Well, anybody got any more questions for my brother Ak, man?
Shit, I got
Yo,
one.
Sunshine
he
is
here for all
here.
the smoke. Who's
Oh,
that?
go ahead.
Me.
Who's that?
It's Drea. Sunshine